let's move on to fucking some UFC.
Okay.
George, what did I talk? We'll cover everything that was on this fight, but real quick, Khabib, you know our boy Khabib, who was on the undercard.
Mm-hmm.
Him as well as Thiago Alves got it done on the undercard.
They said Thiago Alves looks sharp in his comeback, which is awesome. I'm glad to hear that. For you guys who don't know, he's not coming off of, but he had literally had an issue with his brain.
Had an issue with what?
His brain. He got he had like a pre-fight. We're talking about Thiago Alves, the pit bull.
Yeah, didn't he get into
a couple years back? He had like an issue with his brain. Like there was a nerve or something in his brain that wasn't quite right, and they said if they wouldn't have caught that and had surgery to correct it, he could have got killed.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
or maybe I did, and I just so much time has passed. I'm being serious. I can't remember. But go ahead.
No, so that was it. I mean, it was for a free card. It's probably one of the best cards we've had all year, to be honest.
You know what? It was a good card, man. I turned it on and was working and watching it, and I couldn't even focus on working anymore because I was thinking, okay, this is going to be a typical card. It's going to kind of be not that all cards are snooze fest, but you get a couple fights in there that are kind of just real technical, and they're not as entertaining. But this one was pretty entertaining. I mean, almost of the 4 fights that were on the main card, they all were decent fights.
Yeah,
we'll start out with,
I would say that and then some, because I mean, go ahead.
Oh no! I was just getting ready to start with the first fight. But where were you getting at?
Go for it. You go for it, guy.
The first fight was a middleweight fight between Yoel Romero and Brad Tavares, and
the only thing Mero has going against him is he's 36.
Yeah.
To be 100% honest. I mean, he absolutely dominated that fight from bell to bell. It was just a clinic, and that is a big boy. And I think until we really start blowing smoke up his ass, he's going to have to fight a guy in the top 10, maybe even the top 5, and then we can see. Because right now, if you look at his UFC record, Brad Tavares, I think, is the biggest fight that stands out right now.
Yeah. Hold on, you said Brad Tavares is the biggest fight that stands out? Oh, his fight of the people he's fought. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for Mero, for this guy Mero, from the people since he's been in the UFC, I think Brad Tavares is the biggest name right now in his UFC. Because let's see, okay, do me a favor, Kevin, just in all honesty, Clifford Starks.
Sure. I don't know who he is.
Exactly, Ronnie Marks.
I don't know who he is.
Derek Brunson.
Did you say Bear Bryant?
No, Derek Brunson.
I just want everybody to know that George and I are in different locations. I'm in D.C., George is in Philly. It looks like we're in the same place, but we're not. Bear Brunson?
Yeah, Derek Brunson.
I don't know who that is. Oh, Derek Brunson. I do know who Derek Brunson is,
okay.
Yes.
And then Brad Tavares. So out of those 4 guys, I mean, he lost to Rafael Cavalcante in Strikeforce, and now he's going on a 4-fight win streak. So,
right.
But he needs to fight bigger named guys in the UFC, and I'm sure that's coming.
Right. Now that he's been on this 4-fight win streak, I mean, hopefully he'll get in front of somebody that's, a formidable opponent and has a reputation. But yeah, you make a good point. Like, to this point, he hasn't fought a lot of big name guys and guys that are worthy of defeating,
Right.
But with all that being said, it was a great performance. He did what he had to do and to move himself up the ranks, and we tip our hats off to him. But